have to grow up on my expense? Mu'min, and he's lucky we even inducted him in this category. Mu'min, bala rajul. He has no manhood whatsoever. Why? The Quranic verse says, in order for you to be a man, in the sense of the word, من المؤمنين رجال بعض المؤمنين رجال يا حيف. So what did they do? There's an attribute. صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه. They were truthful. They were very true at what they covenanted with Allah. When you came and you did your marriage ceremony, isn't that a covenant? مش عقد شرعي? You did a covenant. One of the stipulations in this is that what? Is that you don't treat the significant other, but with respect. She's a human, you're a human. I'm sorry if you're not, or you don't have the mechanism that men do. If you don't have it, how to treat the other people, so you take your frustration out on your, okay, you went out with your friends. You paid the bill. They stuck you with the bill. You're not a man to stand up to them and say everybody pays for his own. The wife gets it. Why? Because your $200 allowance a week was lost. The Quran says, مَا لَكُمْ كَيْفَ تَحْكُمُونَ. Where are you going? ما في. وبالأخير, there's the fourth type. لا مؤمن ولا رجل. He's neither a mu'min nor a rajul. مرة بيقولوا there was a philosopher in the middle of the day. These are the best ones. He lights a candle. They start laughing at him. What are you doing? He says, nothing. I'm looking for a man. I can't find a man. I see people, faces, but there's no manhood in them. The ulama say when you come over a society, a community, that there is tyranny involved, ظلم, فقر, استبداد. بيقول هذا مجتمع ما فيه رجال، فيه كسور الرجال. They don't have men because of what the Quranic verse implies. لما اجى يزيد ابن معاوية, they were about to make him a khalifa. صح؟ الإمام الحسين عليه السلام at one end, or Yazid ibn Muawiyah after Muawiyah deceased. Yazid is going to be the khalifa. One of the poets comes and looks at this situation and says, there's something wrong with this, it's not computing. Says, you know what? No problem. What you're putting in this position called khilafa, you're putting somebody that looks like a man. He's not a man, he likes men. قال لهم فإن تأتوا برملة أو بهند نبايعها أميرة مؤمنين. عاملينه أمير مؤمنين ليزيد. Might as well bring me رملة or Hind. فإن تأتوا برملة أو بهند نبايعها أميرة مؤمنين. You might as well bring Hind and we'll pay her allegiance as the commander of the faithful. إذا ما مات كسرى قام كسرى نعد ثلاثة متناسقين فوا لهفا ولو كنا ألوف ولكن لا نعد كما عنينا. Us, the people, followers of Ahlul Bayt, he says, because we are here, although if you want to count us, how many of us are there? Uluf, فوا لهفا ولو كنا ألوف. We are in thousands, in millions, but they don't count us the way they're supposed to. ولكن لا نعد كما عنينا. We're just numbers, numerical numbers. ولكن لا نعد كما عنينا أبدا. سقينا الغيظ حتى لو شربنا دماء بني أمية ما روينا. لقد ضاعت رعيتكم وأنتم تصيدون الأرانب غافلين. This poet is trying to tell them, it is because of you, to his people at his time, it is because there was no men in the real sense of the word that Yazid ibn Muawiyah was allowed to be the leader of the Muslims for that short period of time. And thus, emanating in him being the leader of the Muslims, what happened? Imam Hussein alayhi salam was killed. It is because of you, indirectly, that Imam Hussein alayhi salam was killed. Surely enough, their descendants, it is because of you that you may be the cause to kill the issue of Imam Hussein, to kill the message of Imam Hussein. Why? Because you look like men. And that is it. You are not men in the real sense of the word, what the verse says. Who are the men? Rijalullah. You ever heard جنوبي الهوى قلبي وما أحلاه أن يغدو هوى قلبي جنوبيا? Have you ever heard that one? هنا حطت رحائلنا. The poet is talking about last July, شايف؟ تعال اخلع وقد أرجوك أن تركع. تعال اخلع نعالك إننا نمشي على أرض مقدسة فلو أستطيع أعبرها على رمشي. هنا سلبوا، هنا صلبوا، هنا رقدوا، هنا سجدوا، هنا قصفوا، هنا وقفوا، هنا رغبوا، هنا ركبوا براق الله وانسكبوا بشلال من الشهداء. قبل رحيلهم كتبوا كتابات بلا عنوان ستقرأ في مدارسنا رجال الله يوم الفتح في لبنان. He says why? He says why? He says لأن الأرض مطلبهم ونور الحق مركبهم تجرد من بقيتهم رجال. تجرد من بقيتهم رجال. Men. What did they do? آمنوا. قرأوا إذا جاء. They believed and they read إذا جاء. محمد علي إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. They read that. آمنوا قرأوا إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح رجال عاهدوا صدقوا. من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه. رجال عاهدوا صدقوا وقد شاءوا كما شاء. كذا فعلت رجال الله يوم الفتح في لبنان. These existed in your superiors before you. And Nu'man ibn Mundhir used to be one of the kings the pre-Islamic times. And Nu'man, one time he had two drunk partners, Nadimain, next to each other. He got so drunk, himself, that he ordered to kill the two of them. They carried out the order, they killed them. When he woke up the next day, out of his drunken state, the next day they used to wake up out of their drunken state. Nowadays it takes us 5, 6, 7 years to wake up out of our drunken states. When he woke up, he looks, he says, where's my two friends? They said, you killed them, you ordered them last night to be killed, and they were killed. He was very sad for their situation. So he goes and he builds 2 mounts for each one of them. And then he decided that he's going to make 2 days, one in his name, one in his name. A good day and a bad day. Anybody that they get a hold of, any passerby they get a hold of on a good day, they take care of them, they feed them, whatever. Anybody that comes on a bad day, they take him, they kill him, and they drown the blood. Bil-ghari, they call it. بيعملوا غريين. This was in Najaf, that's why it was called Al-Ghariyan. So, no problem. Why? Because he felt for his two people. This king, Arabic king, one day there was a Bedouin coming from the desert. He left his children, he left his wife, pleading for food. And he comes, and he did not know about this thing that this man has done. He comes trying to seek some food for his family. He arrives, and they grab him. Where do they take him? To the Nu'man. He looks at him, he says, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, you came on the wrong day. He says, why? He says, you came, I had 2 days because of my 2 Nadimain. We're gonna sacrifice you, we're gonna put the blood on one of the. طول بالك شوف كذا سنة. We have to carry it out. Okay, طيب. He says, طيب. I just left my family. My kids were screaming out of hunger. My wife, at least, so they wouldn't wait for me. Let me go back.